western Cape of South Africa, grapevines were first planted in the mid-1600s, shortly after the Dutch East India Company established a halfway post at the Cape of Good Hope.
Over 350 years later, the wine industry has become a dynamic force behind the resurgence of the country as a whole.
Yet in those intervening years, South Africa experienced a history like no other country on earth.
Its rich natural resources and strategic position on the globe would lead to conflict amongst a number of groups competing for economic and political power, as well as basic human rights.
The triumphs of Nelson Mandela, Steve Biko, and countless other freedom fighters over the disgrace of apartheid resulted in a victory that has shaped the nation and has paved the way for a potential emergence on the global scene.
And a key aspect of that resurgence is certainly a blossoming wine industry.
But who comprises that industry? Who are the people that have been the catalysts for that burgeoning success?
While there are plenty of people who have had a hand in the process, we're interested in the specific minority within that range: women.
From migrant laborers harvesting the grapes, to the winemakers guiding them to the bottle, to the influential women promoting South African wine, women have helped shape the industry and continue to influence its direction.
But what impact, for better or worse, has the wine industry had in their lives?
What programs have been established to promote women's involvement, and have they worked?
Has the wine industry been an area for women to showcase their talents?
Have any groups of women been marginalized from its growth and development?
Most importantly, what are the current issues facing women in the industry, and are they being addressed?
Now, you may be asking yourself, why is the focus of this project solely on women?
Nothing against the guys, but studies show that educated and employed women are much more likely to invest in their family and community than their male counterparts.
And that investment, which is sometimes as much as 90% of a woman's income, has a far-reaching impact, as it is reinvested by neighbors and thereby strengthens whole communities.
Keeping this in mind, is the wine industry facilitating this type of social change?
Hi, I'm Michael Kavanaugh, a writer focused on wine, history, and culture.
And I'm Katie Kavanaugh, student of wine and the creative director behind this project.
With your support, we'll give the women in the South African wine industry a voice and discover the compelling stories that are transforming their lives, the industry, and country as a whole.
Our arrival in February coincides with harvest, giving us a great opportunity to not only interview these women, but to also work alongside them to really gain a deep appreciation of their lives.
Thank you for visiting our Kickstarter campaign, and we know that together, we'll make this project a huge success.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Only freedom, just like a wave.